playing, and I think what's his name, Willie Geist, the player of the year.
Buddy Hield.
What's his name?
Buddy Hield.
Yeah. I think he shot like 15 free throws. I mean, he was getting fouled all the time. And I think if a guy's driving down the lane and there's a guy on him and he's got him beat already, he's going to make the shot. And I think a ticky-tack foul there was so many three-pointers it wasn't funny the other night.
Well, I don't mind three-pointers. They're a huge part of the game now. Everybody wants to be Steph Curry, and that's what everyone practices. So I don't mind that part at all. I would agree with you, though, that it's really difficult to get into a rhythm and flow for any offense because there's so many fouls called. Now, that is the name of the game now. It's not as though that particular group of referees was making the game more difficult for the players. That's the way that the game is called. There's an emphasis on hand checks and the moving screens and obviously the elbows, everything like that. I guess what the goal was to create more flow in the offense by giving offensive players the benefit of the doubt so that they could move around more often. But now it has really just resulted in more fouls is what's happened.
Like the offense, if he pushes off with his arm, it's offensive foul. If he just pushes off a little bit, you know what I mean? And he gets an offensive foul.
Yes.
For just pushing off a little bit. And so there's so many fouls being called. I mean, it was just, and then another game I watched, I think it was that guy with Walk Up. His name is Walk Up.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Walk Up.
From
he
the Lumberjacks.
is really good.
Yeah.
And I think he could play at any level. I really do.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
He's very smart. And he plays just really with a good temperament. And I think he could play at any level. I don't know if he'll play in the NBA or anything, but I
thought you just said he could play at any level.
Yeah, I think he could play overseas somewhere at least.
He could play at any level, but only overseas.
Yeah, yeah. And
all right, sir. Well, I appreciate the phone call. Thank you so much for weighing in from West Virginia. Hope that you enjoy the Maryland Terrapins. Beware of the turtle is what I have to say. Let's do one more here. John's in Texas. Welcome to After Hours CBS Sports Radio.